These are in listen-only mode.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our call this morning. Good to see all you guys here. Go ahead and open up your mic so we can say a proper good morning to you, Harem, Igor, Miss Jeanette. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Miss Karen in the house. Lonnie. Always good to see Lonnie. Michael,
Good
my
morning.
man.
Welcome,
Ray.
welcome, everybody.
Miss
Good
Renee.
morning.
And Tony.
Good
Well,
morning.
yeah, we always
So,
have. I was late this morning getting the link out, so I apologize because I was like, man, I didn't reschedule that link because Miss Pat had me stuck into Tuesday mode, and I wasn't even thinking about Wednesday. But we're here, and you guys made it, so I'm glad. If nobody else made it, the most important people are here right now with us, so we thank you for being here. We got Ramon, Miss Pat on the line with us. Ramon.
yes, sir. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody.
Yep, yeah. Miss Pat is here. Miss Pat. Oh, she done fell asleep again. Hey, Ramon, hit Miss Pat.
Good morning. My mic was off. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Good
I
morning.
elbowed us. It's up now. It's up now.
Hey, we better known as the Breakfast Club. We give you your Java, your whatever you need to get kickstarted in the morning. Next level marketers. We always want to give you something of value. This morning, Miss Pat, she's gonna rock and roll. She's gonna do some things extra special. If you missed last night, you missed a treat. Hopefully, I can pull that out of the archive so you guys can see it. But without further ado, Miss Pat, you ready to rock? Let me get you the screen.
Well, first, what I'd like to do is give Ramon an opportunity to make a public service announcement. I'm going to defer to him for a few minutes if you all will just indulge him.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to announce that many people inside of PDL. I don't know if you guys don't know this because you're not on the inside. You can't see what we see. So I'm going to mention it publicly. Okay, there's people that are in profit. Okay, when I mean in profit, they have more money coming in than what they're paying for the subscription, and their cards are being declined. Now, if it doesn't make sense to me why you would not understand or even see that. So if you know somebody that is in PDL, maybe maybe you invited them in, and tell them to take a look at their back office, because what's going to happen is hopefully they don't think that in a month from now, 2 months from now, they're going to be able to come in and withdraw that. You cannot withdraw anything unless you are a subscribed member, period. That's it. So if you're making money within PDL and you're not a subscribed member, you're not getting any money. This isn't okay, I made some money, let me go ahead and withdraw it because I paid one time. This is not a one-time business. This is a monthly subscription for tools and training, ladies and gentlemen. So be aware of that. This is, and again, there's a lot of people in profit. People are making 70, 50. They're making more than their 25. They just didn't know how the system worked. They used maybe gift cards or a card that had only $25 on it in the next month, just to see how things went. Well, obviously they haven't been in their back office, so maybe you guys can shed some light on that. Also, I wanted to see if it was possible um, that, what was I going to say? Oh, I lost my train of thought. I guess that's it. I don't want to share anymore. Tomorrow's my day. I'll explain then. I'm coming up with a list anyway, and we'll definitely spread the word. That's all we want to let everybody know. Just take a look in their back office, and hopefully you guys can see that and understand how we work. If you are in profit, you go ahead and withdraw your money. We pay out Wednesdays. All
Today
right.
is
Thank you very much.
payday. Today is payday.
Today's payday. That's correct.
Hey, click the button. What that song? Push the button. Push the button. Go ahead and withdraw your money. I know a few people on this call that's in profit. I don't know if y'all saving it for a rainy day. We don't mind warehousing your millions of dollars for you if you want us to. We'll hold it. But we really want you to have your money. So go in your back office to PDL and go to those wallets. If you don't know how, then reach out to me and we'll walk you through. We'll do a little video, or however, maybe you don't know how to to take the money out of the wallet or get it. Coinbase is what we're using, so make sure you have your Coinbase account up. If you're having issues with that, make sure you let us know because we don't know, and we're seeing your wallet and wondering why you've been in profit for month a month or so and haven't even requested your money. So maybe you don't need it. I don't know. If you don't need it, find somebody that you want to put in PDL and you want to bless them and bless them with $25 to put them in and help them get training and tools and support to build their business if you don't need it. So that's our PSA announcement. My other PSA announcement is, and I know this has nothing to do with this, but I just want to let you guys know that we all work in Opportunity Launch as a team, and most of these people that I see on this call is in Opportunity Launch for the long haul. Marcus has a project on table, so I just want to do my part. My due diligence is make sure you plug into Marcus and find out what the project is. He has an hour that is winding down, and I don't want you guys to say nobody told you, nobody let you know. Please check in with Marcus and find out what the project is. You might be interested, and he is closing the window ASAP as soon as possible. So that's my PSA announcement for that. All right, Miss Pat, where you
Yes, good
at?
morning.
There she
Thank you.
is.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I wanted to try to bring some closure to last night's call. For those of you who weren't on our Tuesday night, what is it, chicken soup warmed
Chicken
over
noodle soup.
call,
Yes, warmed over.
we talked about setting up a Facebook fan page. And Lonnie, I don't know if you actually set up your page last night or if you've had it for a while, but I visited your fan page this morning. I think it was about 2, 3 o'clock this morning, and I gave you a like. I want to congratulate you on getting started with your fan page. You had a comment in the box last night about the MLM, whether or not we were talking about the MLM, and I just want to make a comment about Opportunity Launch. Everybody needs to know that we are not here to promote any one multi-level marketing company. The purpose of Opportunity Launch is to allow you to use that platform and those capture pages to promote your very own business opportunity. Opportunity Launch is not an MLM, and I'm not ascribing to the fact that it is. There is a part of it that will allow you to make money using somewhat of a structure like MLM. So you bring people in, you share the opportunity, the tools, and that is what we're about. But those capture pages that you're doing and the fan pages that you're setting up, they don't have to be about Opportunity Launch. They should be about the multi-level marketing company that you are, a proponent of, or a member of, or a rep in. So I wanted to make a comment about that. Tony, I don't know, I gave you wanted to know how you fared last evening with the directions that I put in your box. Were you able to change your call to action?
I got it. I got it all took care of. It
Did it
worked.
work?
It
It
worked.
worked? How great,
It
I'm
came. It
glad.
came out.
Pardon me, sir?
I've been trying to get that thing out of there for the last 3 or 4 months. It came out last night.
Absolutely. So the directions did work.
The rest did work. I was doing something
Oh,
wrong.
oh, okay. Glad to hear that, Tony. That's great news. Okay, that having been said, I want to start this morning with a promise that I made to someone who has joined our platform. I believe it's Donna. Good morning, Donna. I don't know if you can hear me. I told Donna that the next time I came to our webinar on Wednesday, I was going to go and use my mobile phone and create a blog. And I need to tell you, Donna, I don't know how you do it, but if you are creating your blogs using your cell phone, I want to commend you because last evening, well, this morning, when I was trying to do that blog, it was painstakingly difficult for me. I'm just going to share with you what I came up with. I did this using my mobile phone, you all. And even with this, there's some features that are not even available. I couldn't find out where they were. So Donna, maybe you might know how to put the alt text inside of an image using your cell phone. I think you probably have to do it from the platform itself. But even when you put your images in, when you're using your mobile phone, it only allows you to do a certain size for each one of your images. And I guess it's designed so that it will conform to the mobile phone image. But this is what I did, and I began simply by typing in, I can barely send a text message, let alone do a blog on a phone. But I said, today I have been inspired by one of my business partners, Donna Mother Trucker Lee, to create my first blog using my mobile phone. I was able to put this image in, and I was also able to do a heading. There was a pull-down menu to do that. But this is as far as I got. I just wanted to fulfill my promise to you, Donna, that I would see how it actually works using the mobile phone. And it is painstakingly difficult. So my kudos go to you for your having even attempted to do your blog using your cell phone. Mobile marketing does work, and those ladies on Friday share with us how to, actually do it. But I'm going to stick to my desktop, Donna, as I do my blogs. But this is what I came up with. And again, I want to commend you for whatever it is that you do using that cell phone on this WordPress platform.
Thanks, Pat. I'm here today, and not everything that I have is actually, with my phone. So I have tweaked it and made it better because of you. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Donna. But I have to commend you, young lady. That cell phone and doing a blog is, I'm going to say it's like torture. It was torture for me. So I commend you and all your efforts. So I'll never say anything else to you about creating a blog on your cell phone. Just you want to tweak it when you go to your desktop. But this is what I came up with. Congratulations, yes. Donna.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is what I do.
Yes. Okay, this morning I am going to share with you a presentation about blogging, a way to market your business. And you all know that this is one of my passions, blogging, even though I've kind of put it to the side as I've been with Opportunity Launch. And my New Year's resolution, of course, will in fact be to return to my passion, and that is writing and creating my blogs and my new WordPress platform that Opportunity Launch has given us, provided us with, as well as the other site that I have. But blogging is a way to market your business, and it's one of the most powerful and easiest way to market your business because it allows you any one, if not all, of the following. It's a way to get to know your customers. It's a way to engage in relationship building activities. And it's a way to see exactly what they want and they need from you. It can be fun, a fun way to express yourself. And what I mean by this is your own personality should be coming through on your blog, your own personhood, your voice, the real you coming through on your blog. And it's also an opportunity for you to share your opinions. It gives you a place that you can interact with your prospects and your customers. And in addition, you want to know that blogs make search engines happy. And the question becomes why? Primarily because your search engines want to see relevant and high-quality content, and they want to see it on a consistent basis. Now, while blogging should not be your only form of marketing, it definitely should be a key component of it. And I want to just segue into my discussion by saying So far, since I've been with Opportunity Launching and been given the great pleasure of sharing with you blogging, I've had an opportunity to learn that you can market by way of email marketing, and Ramon does a fantastic job discussing the ways in which we can reach our customer base and our prospects through email marketing. I did a little presentation last evening on creating your Facebook fan page. We also talked about videos and how YouTube can be used as a way of marketing. We have many, many ways of marketing. If blogging is not your passion, or doesn't even have to be a passion, but if it's something that you don't want to do, then understand that. But if you pay your $100 so that you can, in fact, get that blogging platform that is SEO optimized, then what we need to do is create a way in which to actually start our blogs and get some value out of that money that we have actually put forth there. But blogging, therefore, should be a component of what you're doing. Now, what our studies show us that companies that actually blog regularly have 97% more inbound links than those that do not. And we find that once you write between 20 and 50 blog posts, traffic generation increases by up to 30%. So clearly, the more you blog, the more traffic you're going to get to your site, and especially if you're providing value and relevancy to your subject or your niche market. But you have to be consistent. The more often you're able to blog, the better your blog results will be. And as I said, it's going to increase your traffic. It also increases the time a visitor stays on your site. It's going to actually increase. So you might find that you will stop having bounce rates, because the search engines do take a look at how long a person actually visits your site, stays there, mulls around, and is engaged in your content. Also, you have more opportunities for your visitors to click on a call to action and take the next step with your company. And I think in one of my previous discussions, I said that in your blog, you always want to have call to actions. It can be within the body of your blog. It could be even buttons that you include towards the end to give a call to action. Daily blogging can obviously be a serious challenge because it requires stepping out of your comfort zone. It requires a commitment. It also requires a bit of time, effort, and energy. And it also requires a plan. So what I want to do is to take a look at how we can all make this happen. I want you to consider what you can personally handle. How many posts can you realistically write in a month? And what does it actually look like for you? It's not about Patricia, it's not about Sam, it's not about Ramon, it's not about Karen, it's about what you feel comfortable doing. Does daily blogging mean weekends too for you, or does it just mean the weekdays? So here we're talking about 30 days versus 20 days. Now, the beauty of blogging daily is this. We have that and rewriter at our disposal, and I think several times Ramon has shared with you how you can take an InDesign article and put it in the spin rewriter and create for yourself content, maybe 10 articles, 20 articles that can be used on your blog. So that will collapse time for you for your blogging month or your output of blog. So keep that in mind as well. It's not so painstakingly difficult as you might think. So first, what we need to do is find the time to create your plan. Now, there are many ways that you can create a system where you can publish your blog every day. I mentioned one. You might want to write 30 blogs the last 5 days of the month, and you can then upload and schedule an entire month's post. The beauty of this is that the WordPress blog actually will give you a scheduler. You can actually schedule those blogs ahead of time. So you can spend maybe the weekend spinning those articles that you may want. You've got your 30 articles already to put into the, the till and schedule for the entire month. Another suggestion is this. Oh, and I want to go with this note, though. Writing 30 articles may seem like a bit too much. This is where you can turn to short posts like tips or quotes or e-zine articles to help you fill in your gaps. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. My second suggestion is that you can create a plan where every Monday you can write 5 posts and you can repurpose 2 old posts. And you can upload those posts for the week, and then you're ready to go. And again, we're talking about scheduling those posts within your WordPress back office there. Now, when we talk about repurposing old posts, I've got one article on my Patricia Reynolds Online, which is over 2,000 words. And the purpose of that article, I think I explained maybe in another meeting, was to actually create a web for my customers or for my viewers, so that any one of the hyperlinks that they would click would take them to another article about my product, or it would take them to an article that discussed the benefits associated with my product. Or if they clicked on another hyperlink within that 2,000-word article, they might go to the Mayo Clinic or webmed.com, where they would actually learn about the benefits of taking a particular herb that was inside of my product. But the whole that long article was to capture my audience, so that anywhere that they went within my article, clicking on those links, it would take them to some place that belonged to me, that would also provide evidence of my being, quote unquote, an authority, if you will, in my subject, that I actually knew about the benefits of my product. I knew about solutions that they may have to problems associated with their health and their well-being. But that is what we mean by repurposing. We take that long article and we're going to break it down, and I do need to do that. I need to break it down into sub-posts, and I could really create maybe 3 or 4 articles therein. That's what we mean by repurposing old posts that you may have. The second step is to consider your blog structure or format. Now, each one of your blog posts, it doesn't have to be a 1,000-word post. You can post tips for the day, which is a great way to get some information out. You can do guest posts. You can do graphics or photos. You can do videos. And, of course, you can do short and long posts. Guest posting is becoming increasingly popular as far as a marketing technique. Bloggers and site owners are using it everywhere. I have given you 2 links here, www.bloggerlinkup.com and www.blog-.com, as places that you can go to learn more about getting guest posters or guest bloggers to your site. And it serves really 2 purposes. First and foremost, it provides exposure for your guest blogger or writers, and it also provides new posts for blog site owners. So you get a double whammy, if you will. I don't know if I want to use whammy, but you get more bang for your buck, I'll say. There are also forums that you can go into, and you'll find that people are looking for guest bloggers. So if your niche market is something that you know a lot about, what you may very well do is identify that you are willing to become a guest blogger for them. The third consideration as you're putting your plan into action is to consider your resource material. Now, as an English teacher for a number of years, I had to teach that research project. So when you're doing your researching, you need to consider how much research will actually be required for my subject matter. Where will I get my information? Which are the best and the most reliable or credible sources for my material? And who are the authorities on the subject? Now, the beauty of those e-zines, yes, everybody might want to write an article about a niche market, but you have to make sure that that person is a credible source. Has he or she written other articles about that niche market? Do other people speak of that person as though he or she is an authority? These are the kinds of considerations that you want to have as you are actually putting that material in that spin rewriter. Not everything is the best. Carefully consider what you're spinning or what materials you're using for your post. And you'll see that whenever I do my presentations, I always give you some source material so that you can know that I'm searching and finding credible sources to provide support for any beliefs or contentions that I might have. So that having been said, let's put a plan together for the start of 2016. I hope you all are with me. I'm not asking you to grab your calendar right now or a piece of paper, but a little bit later what I'd like for you to do is to write down what your content month looks like. What are you going to do? When do you plan to write or create your content? For example, are you going to be writing the first of every month, or you're going to be writing over the weekend? Sometimes the weekend are the best times for folk, but if you work Monday through Friday, then you know you got to have time for your family and your children if they are a part of your household, or your hubby or your spouse. When do you plan to publish your content? Remember that you can publish a motivational graphic on Monday. You remember that I gave you the hashtags when we did the Twitter, the use of the hashtags. We've got a whole slew of those, so you can actually publish according to the day of the week if you like. You could save your longer posts for Tuesdays and Fridays. It really depends on you. But when you put a plan in action, it gives you a step-by-step, I believe, formula for achieving success. Otherwise, we have a tendency to flounder. You want to create content that not only is relevant to your audience, but also that provides tremendous value. Now, over and over again, we say this, that you want to provide value. You want to provide a solution to any problem that your customer or your prospect might have. So you can create what are called cheat sheets. I'm going to share some with you in a few minutes. You can create infographics. You can do a checklist for your readers that help them solve some sort of problem that they face on a regular basis. And what you do in your blog is to make it a downloadable document. Now, Ramon has given us in the Paid Daily Life and back office there a tool that will take a Word document and make it into a PDF file. I also need you all to know, if you've got Microsoft Word, you can always save any of those documents in a PDF file. So you have that option right then and there to create the PDF file for yourselves. But the beauty of this is providing that downloadable document will provide added benefit for your for your viewer, because that person will come away with something of value from your site. You can also want to include a call to action that will help build your list, will help to sell your product, or to further engage your visitor or your prospect. And I've given you here 5 great online tools for creating infographics. The article was written by Randy Crum. And it's a great article in that it gives you 5 places that you can go online to actually create your own personal infographic. Okay? So, in conclusion, I I want to just share one or two things with you, and then I'm going to take my leave of you. Let me see. I have an example for you of, let's say, for example, I was doing a blog about SEO optimization. And in that blog, I could give this checklist. If you are creating your blog, you want to make sure that you have these items. This is the checklist. It says, take a look at the checklist below to make sure you're not missing any important steps. Title tag, page URL, image alt. And this could be included in an actual blog that you do. Another one, my friend and business partner Karen Toller, she's in vacation, and here's a travel checklist that she could put in her blog or in her newsletter for her clients. And I like this one because it tells you when you're getting ready to go on that trip, these are the things that you don't want to forget. Your cell phone, your iPod, that kind of thing. Over here on the side, there's an actual calendar that the person can fill in for the days of the week what he or she plans to wear on that trip. Great little travel checklist, and notice how the benefit that it will provide for any viewer that might have been on, on her site or going on her trip. I told you about the 5 tools that you can use to actually create an infographic for your pages, for your blogs, or for anything for that matter. You can even use this for your Facebook pages because people like to take away information, especially your fan pages. But on this particular site, PictoChart, I chose this one because of the 5, it's free and it seems to be user-friendly. And I don't get any money for it, but it's a great opportunity for you to create your own infographic formats, okay? So that is PictoChart, and you can actually do an infographic. You can also create a poster. You can do a report. Any kind of visuals that you're interested in creating, and you can download it. And this one is free, or you can upgrade. The only thing about the ones having the free access to this particular site or this tool is that it is going to have a watermark on it. And I think it's at the very bottom where it will give attribution to the site itself. So that having been said, there's something for your edification. I want to come here and show you an example of a cheat sheet. When I was in school, they called them crib notes, but they had a negative connotation. This one right here I found, I didn't even know I had this. I was going through trying to get some visuals for you all for today. And I'm not going to tell you where it comes from because I'm not going to endorse that platform, but it's an advertising mastery. It's getting started cheat sheet for your fan page, and it gives you all of the, how to get started, steps 1 through 7 here. It also talks about the vanity URL that we spoke of last evening, but it's an actual collapsing of time for you so that you can learn how to engage on your Facebook fan page, how you can improve it, how you can tweak it. And it talks about posting 3 to 7 times per day, getting your audience engaged. Last evening we said 2 to 3, so we're right there in the ballpark there. This is a different platform altogether. Okay? But this is what a cheat sheet looks like. Look at what it tells you, the content that you want to have on your fan page, YouTube videos, blog posts. Again, here it is, using your blog. I talked about that last night, putting your blogs on your fan page, another way of engaging your audience. Interesting articles within your niche. I shared my fan page for TLC last evening so that you can see the articles within the niche oftentimes will attract your viewership. So that's what you're interested in, providing content material that people are excited about reading, that is engaging, and that is helpful in providing solutions to any challenges or problems that he or she might have. Now, let's see. Hope I can get back to where I need to be. I wanted to just share one more item, and then I'm out of here. We had talked about those e-zines that you may want to use. I found this page for you. Ramon talks about the e-zine articles. I was on a call with Marcus. He made mention of articlesbase.com, which is another article, an area where you can go and get articles for your blog that you can respin. On the site vretoolbar.com, there's a directory that provides you with all kinds of areas where you can get some articles in your niche. It gives you the Alexa rating. The Alexa rating tells you about the popularity of that site, indexing accordingly, Google PageRank to share with you, the actual search engines and how it's ranked in the search engines, the number and the quality of the links. That's how Google uses that. But that's the purpose of it, I should say. But number 2 here is articles.org. Another second one, goarticles.com. There's e-zine articles that Ramon speaks of often, and there's Marcus's, all within the top 15, top 20 spaces there, okay? So here's a site that you can go to, and here is the e-zine article that Ramon speaks of, and you can see the beauty of this. If you're running out of content, you can go here, simply go to your niche market. Karen, there's travel and leisure. Here's health and fitness for those who are in I think it's Herbalife. Others who are doing email marketing, internet marketing, all of that is right here. Click it on, and you've got tons of articles that you can use to spin. So you should never be out of material for your blogs. Okay? And I think that having been said, I think I'm quite done. If you have any comments or questions, I would greatly appreciate your sharing them with me. Otherwise, I have kind of exhausted what I want to say today. I want to again thank you for being here, and if you've got any questions, I'll entertain them.
All right, Miss Pat, I am unmuting everybody so they can get their questions in. A lot of material. I told my wife, man, I got a lot of work to do. I can't even keep up with the cheat list.
I have a question, Ms. Pat. This is Donna.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now you mentioned stay on your blog. You need to have something engaging. Now, when they click on these other links and go look at something else that you put on as a hyperlink, or you put another article on your blog, does that count with Google or with the search engines as time on your blog when they click on a link that you put on there?
Well, you want to make sure that it opens in a different, you want to make sure that it opens into a different window. Let me see if I can.
Right. But does that time, as they look at something else that you have suggested, does that
I just want to make sure that they come back. Let me just show you. Man, I hope I still have a blog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
Oh, that's not funny. I'm going to tell you, I'm really embarrassed. I mean, because I haven't done due diligence with my blog. This is, I think, the one in September 20. This is the one that was so long that I have here. And you'll see I go through every one of the products that our company has. I go through the compensation plan, and it's very long. I've got videos there. and I've got my call to action. Now, I've got to go and fix this. You see that?
No.
But here, if I click that, you see, Donna, I've clicked off and gone to another one of the articles that I wrote on another platform, and it's about the 90-day challenge. But if you see here, because I have opened it in a different window, this right here is not as though they're not still engaged over here. You see, this blog is still there. Oh, you can't see. I don't know.
So
Yeah,
there's
I can
still,
see.
so you still
You
get
understand what
credit.
I'm saying?
So you are getting credit for them still being on
Yeah,
that
it's not
platform.
really a bounce rate. It's not that they've gone because this window is still open.
Yeah, there you go.
All
And
right.
there's another one. You see, this is what Igor was talking about on last meeting here, where within your blog, you see this, I've got these hyperlinks in here which go out to other sources, but they're still in my web. I don't want to call it that, but they're still within, wherever I send them from my blog, they can't get away from me. This right here, I'm going to click this. This is my Slim Down for You. This goes to a capture page that I have in EPX, and it gives them additional value. It talks about Ignite Max, and this lady who lost 122 pounds, and there's my video. And here they can scroll down. All this information is still available for them. More information, and there's a call to action, 30-day money-back guarantee, which takes them out here to my purchase page. You see, anywhere they go, it's Patricia Reynolds that they are meeting, and still here. There's my
Okay.
EPX Nourish. This goes to another one of my articles. You see that? Breaking news. And there's nothing wrong with this because every one of my articles, and I'm saying that my articles are providing information to them about my products, information about the health and wellness industry. And you remember we were talking about using, instead of saying click here, go through my website and look. It takes them actually to my website. Not click here, but it just says website. And
Right.
this, hopefully, I've got to go in and do some repair here. But that's why it's so important to constantly keep up with your blog and do maintenance on it and repair work. But in this huge article, that was what my intent was, to write this long article so that, and this is what my mentor and my business partner in another company, we're in EPX together, but we met years and years ago. We were on a platform. I'm not going to name that company is long gone. It's not Empower Network, but it was another blogging platform. And they were saying that what you have to do is create like a little web where everything that you do comes back to something that you've written, something that will provide value to your readership. I hope that makes sense. Now this one right here, I'm clicking that one. Rather than look at that one, this goes to my blogger. And on my fan page, somewhere in my fan page, I have actually put my blogger article for EPX. And this is what you want to do on your fan pages. Take your blog, put it over there. And here are some additional ones. Suppose somebody wants to know about meditation. All they have to do, well, that's the wrong one. That is the one. But here's my archives, 5 other articles. I think they're there. And here we have another one about working out and the pain associated with it. Here's another one, 10 weight loss tips for a very busy woman. Obviously, this is a niche that I've selected here, women who are working 9 to 5, 8 to 4, and what they need to do. And not a long blog. It's just what? 10 quick tips about what they should do. And then what? I didn't even really ask for anything, but I gave them this website that they can click, and it takes them to my um, it takes them to my Slim Down for You site that I created, GoDaddy, and my, what is it, Ignite Max. So that's what I created. And what I need to do now to share with you about repurposing, I need to go to this blog that I had, that very long one, on my platform for HostGator. I need to go there and take those articles and repurpose them. Now, what I'm going to do, you all, is to take that article and I'm going to rewrite them or spin them, if you will, maybe, and put them on the opportunity launch blog that I've been given, and it's SEO optimized, and Marcus was able to give me what I wanted, which was EPX body. Presentation. Oh, is that Marcus?
That was Marcus. Does anybody else have any questions out there that they want to ask Miss Pat about blogging this morning? We got a few new names on here, so we want to make sure that we acknowledge you guys. I don't know how you got here, but we are next level entrepreneurs. We operate with Opportunity Launch as our tool. If you're an entrepreneur, you might want to look into Opportunity Launch as using it as your program to help you market your business. Does anybody else have any questions they want to ask Miss Pat this morning? The mics are open. Nobody? Somebody's got a question for you, Miss Pat.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Lonnie.
Thank you. Now, I've blogged in the past, and in my blog in the past, I was taught to put a little bit of everything in there. But it looks like with the blogs that we are having now, because of the search engine optimization to it, like I'm just to be writing about the opportunity that I'm doing there, right? And make it like I'm looking at yours. You had everything about that business and nothing else. Is that how we should be doing our blogs, or should I put a little, maybe, you know, like a quote of the day in there, or, you know, something of that nature, a little training, or should it just strictly be just the business?
You know what, Lonnie? I'm waiting for just a little bit of direction with that blog, that opportunity launch for me, because I already know how to, you know, I'm going to use mine for EPX and everything related to it. But I'm believing that Marcus is saying that you can use any and everything on there. I just need a little bit of more explanation of how to use that blog effectively, and I'm waiting for another, I guess, a training with him, so he can tell us exactly what to do with that blog, how to use it effectively, that platform. Does that make sense to you, what I'm saying?
Yes, it makes sense. Thank you.
I'm not trying to cower behind any kind of.
Okay.
I just don't want to say anything about the opportunity launch blog that would clash with the training that you're having with him. The blog that I had was patriciareynoldsonline.com, something that I had well before I came to Opportunity Launch. The 2 a.m. traffic, I've been with them for a number of years, just a number of years. And so, I mean, I'm trying to understand what to do with my Opportunity Launch blog, that blanket statement.
All right, thank you.
I don't know that I answered you.
You did. You answered me. I'm just gonna do it and let him critique it.
Okay.
Miss Patricia, this is Ray. I have a question.
All right.
I think I've mentioned it on here before with my blog that I was given. It has absolutely nothing to do with my niche. However, according to Marcus, it's SEO optimized to have traffic to it. It doesn't matter. Said you can put anything in there that you want. I see what you're trying to do with your EPEX body, and in reference to what Lonnie just said, could we, uh, that are in the health and wellness niche, if you will, couldn't we make our articles pertaining to the health and wellness niche and then refer back, hyperlink to, or whatever particular uh, progress that we're in, like TLC or Herbalife or whatever? Couldn't we do that?
Absolutely, absolutely. And had I had better foresight, I may have, instead of making that patriciareynoldsonline.com,
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have created a subdomain. That's what as a matter of fact, I went back to HostGator to ask if I could get that done.
Mm-hmm.
That's hindsight, which is always 2020.
Yes.
Because I would like to have been able to talk about other, aspects of the health and wellness industry and not so much about EPX. But it seems that the thrust right now is EPX on that platform. Am I making sense?
Correct. And here's the thing too that I saw, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Even inside of that, you could even make reference to a way to market your niche, and by doing that, go back to offering opportunity launch and the opportunities that we have here in there as well. Could you not? As long as you tied it all in.
You're talking about on my HostGator?
Well, I mean, as far as if you were, while you were talking about your EPX,
Yeah.
you could even make an article. This is how I market, this or something like that. That's too gross, but refer back to this is how I get distributors or whatever, and go back to opportunity launch within that blog.
Yeah, in my EPX blog, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Correct.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm in agreement with you.
Okay.
I'm absolutely in agreement.
I just want to make sure I was on the right track.
Yeah. Initially, I had a company that I didn't even know about. I would have to do research, and I understand his saying that it didn't matter what the URL was, that it was optimized and you could do any topic and any subject, but I don't know. It just I can't wrap my head around it. That's all. That's why I said I just need a little more insight and understanding of how to use it effectively. But I'm happy with the EPX. I just need to do what I need. I need to get out there and repurpose that long article that I had, that I shared with you all, and put that on my Opportunity Launch blog. And yes, I could talk there about other health and wellness issues, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay,
Are
thank
you
you.
in TLC?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, good. Did you ask for a TLC?
Negative. Well, no, I take that back. I did too, as a matter of fact. But it is what it is. So, like I told Marcus, okay, I'll just go with it.
And Ray, not to cut across you, but I actually requested the EPX body, and I got it. And I think a number of other people put in a petition for the site that they wanted, and I believe they got it. So you may want to revisit that.
I have visited with him, and I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you for the suggestion.
Hey, I just want to switch gears for a second. I had somebody ask me a question. Today is PDL payday, and I want to make sure everybody knows how to get paid, how to withdraw their money. So if you guys give me like 2 minutes, and then we'll go back into questions and answers, because there are some new names of people on here, and we don't want to just totally leave you guys out. We want to get to know you, want to know how you got here and who sent you here, and make sure that you come again. So when you go into the back of Opportunity Launch, and you'll see your button PDL. You click on your PDL button, and you'll go and you will see your different wallets here. Once you go to your wallet, you click withdraw at the bottom. You'll be taken to the screen, and it'll tell you exactly how much you can withdraw. It always holds $25. All right. So whichever wallet that you want to take it from, you select the wallet number 1, 2, and your referral wallet. Your referral wallet is the wallet that is infinity. That means this is never going to max out. These two wallets right here will eventually max out at the same amount. But as people come in and they fall onto your level, and you filled the first 39 people, depending on if you brought them in or depending on if they just fell under you through osmosis or through the matrix. Um, Once you click on wallet 1, you put in the amount you want to withdraw on this right here. Say I'll say $30. Not that. All right, 20. Now that does have a little thing where you can go down the numbers like that if you want to.
Wallet 1, it says Mac withdrawal right on the bottom there.
Well, the
Yeah,
max
it's
withdrawal, you're
15.
right, 15. All right, so you can put your comment. In your comment, you want to put your Coinbase link and your email address. If you can't find your link, I can get you your money to your email address. I think the link is a little bit more secure. It depends on if you're typing it in or if you're copying it. With Bitcoin, you want to make sure you're exact because you can't trace it. We don't have any record of it except for on our end, and then we'll have to resend the money. We won't be able to reclaim the money. So you want to make sure you're giving us your exact address, your email specifically. With that link, it's a lot of digits. So if you mess up those digits, I don't want it to be messed up. So you just hit request, and then it'll sit here pending the date. I'll see it as an admin how much you request, and then I'll send you the money. It's just that simple. If you want to go to your referral wallet, I have $5 in the referral wallet. It tells me how much I can take out. I put in $5 and then I hit request, and there it is. It's just that simple. Go into your back office, hit PDL, select the wallet that you have the money in, and then hit request. Put in your information, and it will be in your account. Just that simple. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Inbox me. All right. We want to open up the mics for you guys. For those people that's new here, opportunity launch, next level marketer, entrepreneurs, payday lifestyle. We have a lot of information to share with you. We do this every day, 6 days a week. Tomorrow with Ramon, we have special training. Friday with Miss Donna and Miss Renita, we have special training. Saturday with Ramon again, we have special training. So you guys, you're at the right place at the right time with the right people. So we don't want you to miss it. If you guys have any more questions for Miss Pat, or if you're new on the call, we just want to say hello to you. If you're new, raise your hand and open up your mic and say hello. No, we got
I just want to say something. Saying
Go
this is
ahead.
Ramon. I want to let everybody know that Friday there will not be training, but there will be one tomorrow morning.
All
Oh,
right. Friday is what? New Year's Eve? New Year's?
New Year's Day.
New Year? Y'all don't want to train on a New Year?
Well, the ladies, Donna, Renita, they're gonna give people time to enjoy their New Year's Day. I guess people are probably gonna be waking up a lot later. So.
What you talking about? All right.
Well, people in general, the party goers, the people that are going to be up to like 2, 3 in the morning. That's what I mean.
I'm with you. I used to be out there.
so nothing on Friday, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, church don't.
Yes, this is what they told me. So I'm just relaying the message to you. That's all.
Yeah. And explain, make sure it holds that first 25. So the next month, when those three people, as you see on this PDL, pay, then you have that $25 for the next month in profit. It just holds the first $25, just to let you guys know that. So nobody has anything. So Miss Pat, I guess we're good. You got any more you want to give us this morning?
You know what? The other day, I hope I'm not boring people. But I had a tip that I wanted to give, a marketing tip. May I give that?
Yes, ma'am.
Will they allow me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yesterday, when I think we had the little lapse, I had gone to a document that I created, and I said I could have shared that yesterday while you weren't there, but I think if you don't mind, I'd like to do that just so people can get an idea of how they can actually create even a blog post if they want to.
Okay, yeah, I'll be around. It's fine. I mean, after I talk to people for a few minutes.
Um, it's about creating a following, if you will, or becoming a leader in your niche market. I don't know where I got this. I really don't know. It's just something, and Ramon, it could have been in an email. I don't know. But and that's just to give credence to what you're saying. Sometimes you save those emails that are really powerfully written, and I may have gotten it there. It was a longer one, but nonetheless very engaging. It was a marketing tip, and whoever it was said, it's very easy to get others to follow you. Let me show you how. Think about the one thing that you do daily and feel confident doing. You know that one thing that when you see others doing it wrong or not doing it completely correct, you want to tell them what they are not doing right. Yes, that thing. You want to create a note or a document explaining how to do that thing that you know how to do, but others do not, or not doing completely the same way you are doing it. If you are uncomfortable enough, create a video about this thing that you are knowledgeable of. Now that you have your note, document, or video, share it with others. And there are many ways you can share this thing with others. And the lady or the guy says, below are a few examples. Number one, communicate with others that are either doing or have interest in the thing that you have knowledge of. Compare what they are doing with what you are doing. Offer to share your note, document, or video to them. Now, San, interestingly enough, has suggested that, and Ramon as well, when we're on Facebook, it's easy to engage in conversations with people who are, trying to share their opportunities with them, to ask them about the capture pages or what they're using to get leads. This is one thing that you can do. Share something that you know that they may be doing wrong with capture pages with what you know to be more effective. Number two, if you have created a video, upload the video to YouTube, to Vimeo, or any other video community. Please keep in mind that YouTube is not the only video platform. There are others as well. You've got Vimeo, you've got Daily Motion. All of these I think I've shared with you at some point or another. Please use those as well. And now, number three, create a post on your Facebook wall, Twitter, or Google Plus, or whatever social media network that you use most of all, and let others know that you have just created a note, document, or video about your thing. And that could even bring them to your blog, if you will. The person says, there are many ways to let others know about your thing and start to build a following. And he says, be creative with sharing your knowledge. The person said, I hear people complain daily about being passed over or missing opportunities when they possess the skill, knowledge, or thing that others desire. There's no need to complain. You just need to start informing others of the skill, knowledge, or thing that you have. And it's unknown. I even tried to Google it on, but none of the words came up. I couldn't find out who I could give attribution for this marketing tip. But I wanted to share that with you all. Just start doing something that you know you have expertise in and begin to share it in a blog, in a video or something of that nature. And that's it. Hope you have a blessed
Hello,
day.
Miss Pat. Hello.
Yeah.
Can I say something, Sam? Ramon just mentioned that we were not having a training on Friday, but before Miss Pat even started thinking, you know, New Year's Day is a day that we all reflect on our past year. And I know that during the past 3 or 4 months, Marcus has asked us all to make little videos in reflection of what Miss Pat just said on our knowledge of some little something. Is there any way that each one of us could go and grab one of our little 5-minute things that we've done, and on Friday just show each one of those like a reflection of what we've learned and what we are putting out? Maybe we could send our little links. I'd be willing to put it together. I'm not real sure. I will be home. I will be on my computer. So I would be willing to put it together if people would inbox message me so we could have some sort of training on Friday, and put together a like just a reflection going on of what we've learned in our little 5-minute teachings that we've done. Because that's what New Year's Day is always about.
Hey, the power to the people. What did the people say?
Anybody else have a comment?
The library give me all these books.
Yeah, we go.
Challenge, we
The
can put it
library,
to
son.
vote.
From the box, please.
Santa Ramon?
I'm listening. Hey, I already know Ramon's answer. So.
Well, did you want to take a poll, San and see, or Ramon?
Hey, there's
See
a
what
poll
people
thing
think?
right here. Let's see if I can do this. Create a new poll. Boom. Poll. Create a new poll. How do you do this? Okay.
I've got a little 5-6 minute thing I would show. It's about that thing that Miss Pat has said, something that I've done on GoDaddy.
Yes, I saw that. Donna, how's your blog coming? You got a lot of nice comments. How's it coming?
Thank you. I have to maybe inbox message you a couple of questions I have, but I have been working on it. I have a couple of things I want to message you about, category on the side, and also other people guest comments, I guess. Guess what do I do with them as far as their sharing their blogs and things like that within my blog. Like, I think you talked about that today too.
They're putting messages, linking their they're putting comments about their blogs on your blog.
Yes, and I think they're putting comments about my blog and their blog also. So I think that we're sharing back and forth, actually. There's been 2 or 3 different people.
Yes. So, creating backlinks.
Sort of, yes.
All right. The poll is there.
All right. That's cool. I clicked my yes.
Well, I don't see it.
The mobile phone works.
Does anybody see it besides me?
Organizers and panelists don't vote, it says.
Okay, there you go.
I see it.
See, Miss? I see it.
I see it.
Hey, man, hey, this is new to me. I just trying something new.
It was just yes or no, right?
Yes or no, bro?
Yes for Friday or no?
I mean, I got a ton of videos I can share. I mean, I got like, I don't know.
Hey, you bring the one with the afro.
Yeah, I'm bringing that one. I'm serious.
Bring the one.
Ramon's got 1 or 2.
I watched that. That was really cool.
Oh, God, Lonnie, please don't revive me.
Hey,
You
all
know
right,
what?
well,
Hey, you know what's great about it? I did my own editing too.
That was great.
well, look,
got,
Oh, that was fun.
but
I know Renita's got one. She just showed me.
I don't have one yet. I gotta
If
make
she
it.
has
I
her
go.
LinkedIn one, that's a I don't know how long that video was though. Maybe we could chop it up.
The one she just showed me was only like 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 7 minutes.
Okay,
so
that was
so we
cool
just
too.
gonna make 5-minute videos of what we've learned and our experience of this year as a network marketer or opportunity launch, PDL,
Of anything,
anything.
anything you know how to do.
Oh man, I won't get much.
Oh, that opens it up.
Well,
Right.
Ray.
So
That
so
might be a little scary, right, Ray?
Yeah, correct.
we're doing videos on what we know how to do
Any, online.
online.
But then,
Online, she said. She
Look,
says
look,
online.
That's
look.
I have some great cooking videos I want to share.
That's a
There you go.
hey. You might have to put a disclaimer on that one. Online late at night. What's that commercial? State Farm.
What,
Is
what is
that
that one guy, Dick Clark? He plays music all day long of the reflection of that year, right? It would be like a Dick Clark session.
all right? Well,
so
85% of the people said yes.
Hey,
I didn't get the
for
vote,
that.
but I would at least
Right.
16% said no. All right.
So, Donna,
Now,
is everybody sharing his or her video on Friday?
If
send it
they
to Donna.
if they come online, they could just share it to me. If they're not going to be available, and then I'll just go on there and post each one of their videos. And if they
Donna's
want me to say
inbox. Donna's inbox is fixing to blow up.
Right.
my inbox is Donna M. Lee.
Donna,
Yes.
I'm not quite understanding the format for Friday. Are you having a meeting or you're just having people to inbox you their videos?
I will post them. I'm going to be home. I want them to inbox message me their video link, and then I will present that each video for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever it takes to get through however many people want to do that. I will be home and I will present those videos.
Oh.
So
Where?
inbox. I will do it on a link that San helps me get on. the go-to webinar. It will be presented on the go-to webinar.
At 11 o'clock.
Yes.
So there
11
will be
o'clock.
a meeting. You're going to have a link at 11 o'clock on Friday where people can come to the go-to meeting and listen to the videos, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Or watch the videos.
Is that 11 o'clock Eastern?
Yeah.
11 Eastern. Yes.
Donna, is there a deadline for those videos? Do you need to have them by a specific time?
Just before the meeting starts, as long as they're in my Facebook inbox message area, I will receive them. And even if it's during the meeting and they see that they've forgotten and somebody else's is already playing and they want to send it to me, I will keep track and keep checking in my inbox from 11 until 1. I'll say that. How about that?
Mm-hmm. And I think may I make a suggestion if you all don't mind?
Yes, ma'am.
How about placing them in the opportunity launch? What's that thing? The group. Do you think that would be a nice thing, Sam?
Yeah, sure.
Ramon?
Sure.
Say that again. I'm sorry, Patricia.
That she also placed them, once she shared them at the close of the meeting, placed them in the opportunity launch, our Facebook group.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
The
that's
basic
cool with me.
thing.
That's no problem with me. I mean, I'm more than happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want people to have some time to to their families because they don't work. A lot of people ain't working on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, so I want to minimize as many trainings as possible because I don't want them to think they have to show up
Right.
to the trainings because they're gonna feel like, well, I got a day off of work, why do I gotta go to training? Things of that nature. Some people feel that way, not everybody, but I was just trying to. That's why we took the Christmas week off.
Right.
That's just my personal opinion.
Well, I kind of think she's saying it's optional.
That's cool.
Right. I didn't want to not have anything at all because some people are, and it's just a reflection of the, what we've pulled together over the past few months, and
Hey,
I
shows
think
some things.
I think it's
sounds
a
good.
great idea.
If ain't nobody else gonna be there, me and you will be there.
All right.
I'll probably
One
try
no
to
and
check
one
in.
yes to be there. One no and one yes to be.
Actually, 80%. 80%.
Hey, hey, New Year's is the same as yesterday for me, and the day after that, and the day after that. Get this money. It's green.
Cleared and on again.
What you say?
See, I might have my laptop sitting in the kitchen with me while I'm cooking,
We know y'all
but I'll
don't have no life. We know y'all don't have no life. Y'all all about this business. We know. So hey, be honest.
Yep,
Be honest.
that's me.
You know what? That's what happens with a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever people become family, you want to spend time.
Hey,
That's all.
hey, Ray Heated. We are with our family. Tell them again.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I think that's so true, Ray. We feel comfortable with one another for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
That we can ask. I was saying last night with Ramon, I mean not Ramon, but Sam, just asking him, well, what do you think I should do with this? And we have that kind of networking now, where if we have a challenge or we have a need, we can go to a member of our family and ask for advice. And I think that's grand.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So
I agree.
get your
Me too.
reflections so we can get this party started Friday. All right, you guys. My wife about to cook me some breakfast, so I'm just she just laid here, so I know she ain't gonna cook me no breakfast.
That 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 brunch now.
Is it brunch?
Yeah,
But anyway,
breakfast and lunch.
I know it's almost time for Ramon. I did my first poll on GoToWebinar, so you guys, hey,
You did good.
I'll do a video for those people that want to learn how to do it.
all right. That's great.
Hey, it was pretty
So,
smooth.
Ramon, tomorrow you'll be on what platform?
I'll be on the webinar platform that I'm giving away
Okay.
to everybody that's a member of PDL.
Yep,
As a
yep.
matter of fact, I wanted to go through a couple of trainings for those that want to stick around for about a half an hour after this. I'm going to just do some email training on the letters and how to edit and send it away quickly inside of your Opportunity Launch platform.
You're going to do that on GoToMeeting?
Right now, yeah. If anybody wants to stick around for it.
I'll stick around.
I'll stick around.
I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, you don't have to record it. You can go ahead and exit the premises if you would like to, Sam.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Pat.